We're here at the job site, just gonna drop off materials, check in, see how the progress going. That's nice.
Six, yeah.
That's really nice. I like how this turned out. You did that? Very good.
We're bragging.
I got a clap for you. Stepping up. I'll be asking how do you do this or how do you do that?
He'll be like, I'm not sure, let me call Christian.
Yeah. And if you do the jacket a little bit bigger than the inside, then you have more pretty much play area. So on bigger projects, like a bigger house, let's say we're 4,000 or 5,000 square feet, some builders cheap out and do a 200 amp panel service. And what happens is if it's a heat pump and they have 2 heat pumps in there, whenever one of them comes on, because all of the breakers are maxed out, it should be 400 amps. What happens is the heat pump comes on and you'll see lights actually dim in the house. Yeah. And then you get a service call. I've been out on multiple service calls and they're like, there's something wrong with the heat pump. Whenever it comes on, the lights dim, and it's like, no, the builder undersized the service. And what you can do, 2 things that I've done that really helped is at that point, you take the breaker and you put it as close as you can to the main breaker. Wire sizing is so critical because people are like, oh, it doesn't matter, you can just throw it in. No, it matters because at the end of the day, if we install the equipment, it comes on, the lights dim, they won't be calling the electrician, they'll be calling us. All right, we're here back at the property with the well situation. So what we're gonna do today is measure the depths of the well because nobody has that information. So we wanna figure out how deep is the well because we met with the well guy and he's saying that if it's at a certain depth that we may have water or we may not have water because he done a lot of work in the surrounding areas and he's saying that the wells have to be at a certain point to access the stream or whatever underground water. And here it's pretty deep. So if the wells aren't that deep, that means that they haven't hit water. If they are that deep, that means we're screwed. No other words. But the well guy told me to do that. He said to grab an old window weight, which I did have. We're gonna cut off the old rope here. And we got a 1,000-foot spool of well rope. I hope we don't use all of that rope up. We had a couple guesses. So the well guy thinks it's 500 feet. I'm gonna guess it's 350. What do you think, Gene?
900.
900. He's giving me anxiety. If it's 900, we're screwed like all the way. Like, that means that we'll only have 10 feet left over of this rope. So whenever we're gonna be shooting, if there's gonna be almost nothing left, that's it, we're out. We're gonna measure it with a tape measure how long it is. If it's 900 feet, that means that we have to do 3x of these. How many times do you think I should loop this around so we don't lose it? All right, here's the well. Are you ready? Hopefully we do this. Dude, I am so happy. Look how much more of the roll we have left. We didn't even use, this is a 1,000-foot spool reel. We only used, would you say a quarter of it? So you said what, 900 feet? So you lost. What I'll need you to do is hold this. We're gonna mark this. Okay, now it's gonna be the hard part. Get it closer, do you see that? Do you see how the water's spooling out?
I do. Good. No.
We found water. That's what we was pulling up. Look how clean that is. No dirt, no nothing in it. I'm gonna do a benchmark. Guess where it's at? 450. I'm not putting anything down so that way if anybody else wants to find out, they can't. This is what we call proprietary. This is proprietary information. Holy moly, 450. Okay, let's put this in the truck. That's it, we're done. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna reach out to the well guy, see what he has to say, but this is beautiful. Today, this morning, you scared me whenever you were like 900 feet. I was hoping that we would be, what, 350? Yeah. So one of the wells was close enough.